All right, so we're continuing on, in part two, and we're talking about when the hour hand points between two numbers. Okay, so here the hour hand is pointing right at the 2. It's pointing directly at 2, so it's what time? 2 o'clock. Okay, the hour hand's at the 2, it's 2 o'clock. Now the hour hand is pointing between what two numbers? Right between the 2 and the 3. Okay, so it's half past because it's halfway between the 2 and 3. And here the short hour hand has made its way to 3 and it's pointing right at 3. So we know this is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Each number on an analog clock is an hour from 1 to 12. When the hour hand moves to the next number, 1 hour has gone by. So when it's at 1, it's 1 o'clock. An hour later, it's 2 o'clock. An hour later, it's 3 o'clock. An hour later, it's 4 o'clock. An hour later, it's 5 o'clock. Okay, so every time the hour hand moves to the next number, 1 hour has gone by. Now today we're talking about if it's between two numbers. So if the hour hand's pointing between the 1 and the 2, okay, then that's not a full hour, that's called a half hour because it's right in between it. It's halfway in between the 1 and the 2, okay? When the hour hand points between two numbers, it is half past because it's halfway between two numbers, okay? So here the hour hand is pointing between which two numbers? Which two numbers is the hour hand pointing between? That's right, the hour hand's between the 4 and the 5. It's right in the middle, it's halfway in the middle. Okay, so it's between the 4 and the 5. Okay, but do we say half past 4 or half past 5? Well, if you follow the path that the hands take clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, it hasn't made it to the 5 yet. We have to stop right here. So it's half past 4. Okay, here the hour hand is between which two numbers? Right, it's between the 9 and the 10. Okay, it's pointing right between the 9 and the 10. So it's half past. Okay, but if you follow the path 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and stop, it hasn't made it to the 10 yet. So it's half past 9. Here you'll notice that the hour hand is pointing halfway between which two numbers? That's right, it's halfway between the 6 and the 7. Okay, it's right between the 6 and the 7. Okay, if we follow the path the hand takes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stop right there. It hasn't made it to the 7 yet, so it's half past 6. Here the hand is between two numbers. Which numbers is it between? Good, the 1 and the 2. So it's pointing right between the 1 and the 2. If we follow the path the hand takes, it's made it to the 1 and it's made it a little bit past the 1, but not to the 2 yet. So it's half past 1. Here the hour hand is pointing right between the 5 and the 6. Okay, it's halfway between the 5 and the 6. Okay, so it's half past. Now if we follow the path of the hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stop. It hasn't made it to the 6 yet. So it's half past 5.